Guys, today we are going to be talking about what could be added next in Blue Lock Rivals. And what we're going to talk about is the update happening this week, Saturday, and maybe even next week's update. Who knows? Anyway, let's get over it. Alright, so first, what we have is the I guess like a part 2 of the Nel Bachira update. They are now adding in the update. They said they would add a Nel Bachira or normal. I don't know which version of Bachira they're talking about, but all they said is Bachira X Atoya chemical reaction. Now this is the second ever chemical reaction ever added into the game. So it'd be really cool to see, as the first chemical reaction with Sei and Shido was really nice, and it was very strong, and like it was the first chemical reaction, and everyone was like bursting in excitement. And yeah, that's basically my point. The point is basically I'm just gonna be going over what could be coming out and what is confirmed. Anyways, what else would also be in the update is Nel Bachira's VFX update, because as if you know, it has no voice lines, no words, no talking, no like all the sound is gone, and they are going to be fixing that in the next update coming on Saturday. And some minor bug fixes. Okay, what bug fix I want to be fixed? Fix the hitboxes! I have been begging this for about 2 months. These hitboxes are horrendous. Isn't that funny? Exactly. They are horrendous. Worst hitboxes I've ever seen. Anyways, please, I need a hitbox update. They should make a whole update just about hitboxes of this game. Anyways, hopefully they do fix hitboxes. If they don't, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Anyways, that's it for like this week's update. Next week's update, I will predict, and actually, as it says in the Discord, in the Blue Lock Rival Discord server, someone asked, is Nel Rin going to be added? Or like Nel Nagi? And then they replied, only Nel Rin is confirmed to be added. So what I predict is that after the VFX update and like the chemical reaction update, next week, I predict they would add Nel Rin. Or maybe they would add like, I don't know. I think they might buff Rin. They might even buff his normal version. Well, actually, it's either he's getting reworked or he's getting a separate one. Because if you don't know, when they added Nel Isagi, he was a rare, and there's now Nel Isagi, and they're separate styles, as you can see. So either Rin is going to be like Sei, moving from Mythic all the way to World Class, or it would be 2 separate styles like Isagi and Nel Isagi. So there could be one Mythic one and one World Class one. Those are 2 options that they could do. But for now, it's not confirmed. It's in another week. All we know is that Nel Rin is going to be added soon. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be the next update. Anyways, if it wouldn't be that update, they might add like, I don't know what they will add, to be honest. Only Nel Rin is in my hands because Rin is my favorite character in Blue Lock. He's the best. Anyways, yeah, I'm totally not glazing Rin or anything. totally not the muscular man himself. My Lord King, my glorious, my shining star, Rin. I had him, but I rolled him off sadly, but I don't care because I have him on my ult. Anyways, back to the news situation. Anyways, what else I would probably predict is I would probably predict that they might add, well, at this point we might as well predict minor bug fixes again for next week. Pretty sure they always do that. Every update they always do minor bug fixes. I'm pretty sure there has not been one update with no minor bug fixes. I'm pretty sure every update has gotten minor bug fixes. So yeah, hopefully Hitbox, please, Hitbox, Nero, please fix the hitboxes. Crollo didn't do a good job. Please cook like the update you did with Nel Bashira. Please cook for us, please. Anyways, what they might add is maybe not a new style if it's not Nel Rin, but they might potentially add Nel Corona because Corona, even though he's shown in Blue Lock, the anime, he also proceeds to go to the Neo Egoist League, aka NEL. So I predict that Nel Corona will probably be either a legendary or a mythic. And that's another prediction because Corona's in Blue Lock, and after he goes in Neo Egoist League, as in the manga. So I predict Nel Corona that we might maybe, at this point I think they're only gonna add 3 Nel styles, but if they would, they might add Nel Igaguri, or they might add, well, obviously, you know, the guy in Friends and Rework. That is like basically 100% confirmation. I don't know about legendaries. I mean, legendaries are legendaries. But when in the Discord they put a poll, which style should we add next? There was Kiora, there was Zantestu or whatever his name was again, the guy with the glasses. Not Ego Jinpachi, but like, what's the other one? That was like Team V. And then they had Nel Nagi. Now, we already know Nel Bachira was the biggest poll. Most of the people voted for Nel Bachira. That's why I got added. Since he's out of the way, they might still include Nel Nagi in their other polls. So I could predict Nel Nagi could be like the next style. We don't know. Maybe. I think it's Ren first because, I mean, they've been planning it for a while. So I'm hoping that happens. And yeah, I mean, they might add... and another prediction, they might add a new world-class flow called Destroyer. I just feel like it's fitting for him. Destroyer, he already has one, Prodigy. I mean, it's not his flow, but like, still, you know, it's the one with curves. Prodigy is his separate mythic flow. He's got his own separate mythic style. And I predict he'll have a world-class style and a world-class flow, just like Kaiser, just like Sei, just like Don Lorenzo, just like all the other ones. Aiku's a mythic, he gets his mythic flow. Yukimiya's a mythic, he gets his mythic flow. Nel Bachira's a mythic, he gets his mythic flow. Crow is basically Karasu, he gets his flow. Rayo, Chameleon, he gets his flow. Demon Wings, now Shido is mythic and his flow is legendary, so I guess not. Wildcard is Kunigami, same thing as Demon Wing. Trap is Nagi and Trap. have Sai, but I mean the worst version of Awakened one. Sai, Igaguri, like old Bachira. We've got King. And I'm not sure what Gale Burst is, I'm not even gonna lie. Lightning, probably not even one. Puzzle, Isagi. Ice is Hiyori. And yeah, those are the styles for like their flows, I guess. And I predict that the new flow in World Class will be Destroyer. Like it will literally be called Destroyer. Then I predict it will give you an extra dribble. It will make you, it would probably be the fastest flow in the game. It might, and it might say description that he is destroying, I mean like, and then maybe description like kill. Like, that would be really cool. I would like that. Like, a flow called Destroyer based on Wind's World Class style. That would be really cool. Codes, I hope they always do this where every update they add 30 lucky spins. Because I'd really like that. It's really good for free-to-play players. I mean, I used to be free-to-play with Kaiser, but as you know, instantly I'm getting a bit crazy. I'm really sorry for you free-to-plays out there. Have a good day. This is a new video. I hope you guys have a good time. And yeah, we'll see what comes out in the new update. Anyways, goodbye. Hope y'all have a good day and good